What if I told you that many nonprofits aren't struggling because of fundraising? They're not struggling because of a lack of volunteers, and they're not struggling because of the economy. They're struggling because of something much closer to home. They're bored. In fact, some of the biggest threats facing nonprofit organizations aren't outside the organization at all. They're sitting around the boardroom table. Today, we're going to explore why most nonprofit boards fail and what leaders can do about it. Hello, I'm Guy Williams, founder of Community Lifters. For nearly 50 years, I've helped organizations grow, recover, and navigate seasons of significant change. I've worked with businesses, ministries, nonprofits, and community organizations, and I've noticed something interesting. When organizations thrive, they almost always have strong leadership and strong governance working together. When they struggle, there's often a disconnect between the two, and nowhere is that disconnect more evident than in the boardroom. Failure number one, confusing governance with management. The first reason many boards fail is because they confuse governance with management. Governance is about oversight, management is about execution. Healthy boards ask, are we fulfilling our mission? Are we financially healthy? What risks threaten our future? Unhealthy boards spend their time debating operational details. What color should the brochure be? Who should work the event? How should staff organize their schedules? When boards focus on managing rather than governing, they often neglect the strategic responsibilities only they can fulfill. But here's the part that surprises many nonprofit leaders. The greatest danger to your organization may not be an ineffective board, it may be a nice board, a board that avoids conflict, avoids accountability, avoids difficult conversations, and in doing so, quietly allows problems to grow until they become crises. Failure number two, lack of accountability. Many boards mistake harmony for health, but healthy organizations require accountability. Strong boards ask difficult questions. They review financial performance. They evaluate progress toward strategic goals. They address concerns before they become emergencies. Accountability isn't about criticism, it's about stewardship. A board that refuses to address problems isn't protecting relationships, it's risking the mission. Failure number three, recruiting the wrong people. Another common mistake is recruiting board members based solely on availability or friendship. Many organizations fill board seats with good people, but good intentions alone don't create effective governance. Strong boards need people with complementary strengths, financial expertise, strategic thinking, legal insight, community influence, fundraising experience. Most importantly, they need people who are deeply committed to the mission. Failure number four, founder dependency. Many nonprofits begin with a passionate founder. That's often necessary. But problems arise when the board becomes dependent upon that founder for every major decision. When one person drives all vision, all relationships, and all strategy, the organization becomes vulnerable. Healthy boards support visionary leaders while also building systems that ensure long term sustainability. Here's the biblical perspective for faith based nonprofits. Board service is ultimately about stewardship. Psalm 24 reminds us the earth is the Lord's and everything in it. The mission belongs to God. The resources belong to God. The people belong to God. Board members are not owners, they are stewards. And as Paul reminds us in 1 Corinthians 4:2, it is required of stewards that they be found faithful. Faithfulness requires more than attendance, it requires engagement, wisdom, courage, and accountability. In conclusion, most nonprofit boards don't fail because they lack good people. They fail because they lack clarity. When boards understand their role and embrace their responsibilities, they become one of the most powerful forces for organizational health and mission impact. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share this video with a nonprofit leader or board member. By doing so, YouTube pushes my videos to more nonprofits who can benefit from watching and possibly engaging us for a deeper level of coaching. And in our next video, we'll explore the real purpose of a nonprofit board and what every board member should know before taking a seat at the table. Until next time, keep lifting your community and by all means, keep your focus on the mission.